Good morning, everybody. I keep hearing that I need to be sharing my story, or parts of my story, because my story is quite long. But in sharing parts of my story on a social platform, that there will be others that will take benefit from it or receive some kind of encouragement. And as I am processing and pioneering my own spiritual path, that it might be a little helpful and illuminating for others. Right, sunshine. So yesterday I took myself out into the forest and I wanted to do some yoga. I wanted to be grounding myself in amongst the trees and just to be by water. I love to be by the water. And I took a long walk and I was just really enjoying being out in nature, completely by myself. I took a ton of fruit and I sat under the sunshine and I sat on benches and overlooked these beautiful views. And it was so tranquil and peaceful, and it was just kind of me and the birds and a couple of squirrels. And I did some yoga and I shared a bit of it yesterday. But what I didn't share is something that happened and has been happening to me, I guess, for about 2 years. And this is an ability to hear other people's voices, kind of, and they will talk in as if like I'm hearing them in my imagination, I guess. And I guess some people will call it telepathy, or it's just, how we're divinely connected in spirit, and we're all one. So sometimes you can tap in and other people can help you spirit side by giving you direct messages or talking to you or encouraging you, even if they're not physically present with you in that situation. So I was there alone in the forest and I've connected with someone recently. I've never met them, but we've become friends through this kind of connection. And I was talking to God or Source and asking kind of direction and just curious about things. And in this asking, I heard her voice ask me to do something, and it was something I didn't want to do. And I resisted and said, nope, I don't want to do that. And again, I heard her voice really clearly saying, you need to do this. And again, I said, no, I don't want to. Not doing that. And and then I said, fine, okay. I was in the middle of a green forest. All you could see for miles and miles and miles was green trees, blue water, sand. Green trees, blue water, sand. There was no colour. There is no colour in this place. There's no flowers. There's no sort of colourful array of anything. It was green trees, brown bark, water, sand. So I thought I was being clever. And I said, okay, I will do that thing that you're asking me to do if you show me a really obvious red flower. And I thought, I'm not going to see a red flower anywhere around here, so I'm safe. I don't have to do that thing that I feel like she is suggesting that I do. I had taken some cards with me, and I was kind of using them to ask God, Source, to guide me. And I had decided in my head, when I get back to the car, I will open my pack of cards and I will see what message comes through. Anyway, I got back in the car after spending half the day in the forest, and I opened up my pack of cards, and the first card that I saw was a woman holding a bright red flower. And I laughed to myself and thought, oh, okay, what are the chances of that happening? Okay, maybe I'll listen. And then I got a text. Now you've got to bear in mind, we are on opposite sides of the country. We're in different time zones. At that exact point in time, I got a text from this person, and she decided to send me a picture. One picture. Well, a few actually. And mostly all of them were trees, pictures of trees. And one random picture of her holding a red flower. And I laughed and I said, "Why have you just sent me that picture?" She said, "Oh, I dedicate it to you. I'm sending you a red flower." And you know, you can't deny that that was a message, that what I was resisting doing, I was being nudged to do something different. And I thought I was being clever and said, "Okay, show me something that I was fairly confident I was not going to see." But not only did she text me at that moment with a picture of her holding a red flower, which I will show at the end, but I saw one when I opened my cards as well, and I could have picked one of maybe 100 cards. So if you're concerned, if you feel like you need direction, if you're resisting a certain direction in your life, you might want to listen. You might want to listen to what divine pathway, divine knows, because God knows the best path for you and what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. And I got a very clear message yesterday that I'm resisting certain things and being stubborn, like we all are. So if you're confused, if you have any questions, do not be afraid to ask. Ask for signs. Ask for confirmation. There's a verse that says, "Ask, seek, and knock, and it will be given to you." And yesterday I asked, and I definitely got my answer. It's all about my fears I left behind. Where am I going? I almost lost my mind in this circle spinning round. Where's my home? I think I lost my mind in something that can't be found. It's all about the lies I've told. It's all about love I wanna hold. It's all about my heart I lost tonight. It's all about the dreams I've had. It's all about life and death. It's all